Well, if you guys are watching this video, I was exactly in your position, like finding it really difficult to win solo games, but right now I have like so many wins under my belt, giving you guys tips, helping you guys out, getting so many comments, like, and messages on my Instagram and like on my personal DMs and on my mail, and I really thank you guys for your amazing response. I'm so glad that I could help you guys out on my last video, which was about five tips so that you can improve and win all your games of this new alpha tournament, the championship, which is going on in Fortnite. Well, before we begin this amazing video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel by smashing that big red button and turning on the notification bell, which is right next to it, to get notified for new videos every single day. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys smash the like button for this video so that we reach our like goal, which will be 80 for this video. Well, with that being said, let's start with our video. So the certain tips that I'm going to give you, the first tip that I'm going to give you is weapon choice. Well, 90% of the players, did you guys know this, 90% of the player lose the team fights because they don't have their weapons of their choice. They always want to go for the best ones out there. And let me tell you, that's very wrong. That's like 90% of the people. You guys can win more solo games, okay? So now, this is what I wanted to talk about. So if you're really used to a certain gun, you should be using that. Let's consider this. Like you guys are in a game of squads. Someone says the pump is better than the tac and the heavy is probably better than the other one. Don't listen to them. Listen to your own heart, because you're the one who's playing the game. You're the one who's gonna win all the solo games, okay? So if you're really good with the tac, use the tac. If they say like the pump is better, like you can give it a try, but if it's not fitting you well, just keep on with the tac, because you know how to use that gun, okay? Using the gun is one of the crucial things in Fortnite. The whole game depends on that particular gun that you have in your inventory, okay? So let's consider this. If you're really good with a hunting rifle and get those quick shots and everything, if that's the game that you play, use that, okay? If you get a chance with on a heavy sniper, if you want to pick it, pick it. If you're comfortable with it, then only do that, okay? A heavy shotgun, double barrel shotgun, don't listen to other people that that gun is bad or that's good. It's totally a personal choice, okay? So don't listen to anyone like saying that gun is good, that gun is bad. Everything is situational, and everything depends on that certain player who is playing that particular weapon, okay? That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. Second thing, people think we can win solos if we are landing kind of far, taking very less team fights, camping all the way, and then showing all our true skills at the very last moment. Well, let me tell you this, it will work in winning a few games of solos, but not for this competition. Because once you win games, once you get those eliminations, you'll be placed on the same matchmaking level as like the level that you are on. So you're gonna get matched with, like, you know, players who are on the same level like you are. If you're like trying to, like, you know, get away from the system, like, you know, by camping and trying to win all those games, if you're over here in the next game, you're gonna get players who are over here who has also got the kills and who has also won the game. So the competition is gonna be much higher. So I would ask you guys to have a good landing, and by good landing, I don't mean like to land at very populated places, but in going to places where it's like populated but it's not too much. Consider 4 people landing in that same position. I'm not talking about tilted, paradise, talking about places which is like very less congested, where you can take team fights in a very close proximity. Okay, that's something that has always worked for me. So if I'm landing at Salty Springs, I know like it's literally at the center of the map and I need to keep going, because if I stop right over there, people from other direction of the map, they're probably gonna visit Salty and they're probably gonna take me out. So it's not a good thing. Third thing that I want to talk about, do not stay at a certain place for a very long time, okay? This is what we always want to talk about, okay? So let's consider, you get down at Dusty, you take out like 10 people, like boom, you're having one of the most greatest games of your whole Fortnite career, and you're like supercharged, you're super confident, and we're gonna get to that about, like, you know, keeping confidence in the game and when to like not take team fights. We're gonna get to that real soon. So you're having a great time. Okay, let's get back to the story. Like, we're having a great time. You should always remember, people are always rotating in the map. It really depends if you see that person first or if that person is seeing you first. The shot will be taken by that player who sees you first, okay? So always remember, the person who takes the first shot is always going to have the advantage. They're probably going to take your shields off or your health pool off. So always remember, guard, shields, and try to like reset the fight. Try to get that high heal, okay? That's the most important thing. Second thing that we can learn from the story is just to keep on moving. If you move and you can get to those players who are like at that certain place, at those named locations, certain kills, certain points, which is always there for you. Okay, that's the most important thing that you need to keep in your head. Next thing that I want to talk about is building. I don't want you to be like, you know, like a crazy builder going up and down, putting pyramids and everything. I don't want you to be like that. I want you to use your brains, not to overbuild, not to, like, you know, get into build fight where it just all comes down to a 1v1 shotgun. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, that's what I think. What I'm gonna tell you, if you see someone, right? You see someone, this is the one drill that is definitely gonna help you out, and it will help you like win all those team fights, at least for like, you know, 90% of the cases. That's a pretty big number. 90%, that's a pretty big number when you consider your solo wins to be that high. So now what I'm going to tell you right now is very crucial, and you need to get into Playground to practice this. So how do we go up? We make ramps, right? So now what I want you to do is to place a wall and a floor. Okay, so you have like a V, proper V, and you need to do it very fast, like a floor, a wall, and a ramp with like, which would be done in like a fourth of the second in that team fight. Okay, so that's the most important thing that you need to remember. If you can construct those type of ramps really fast, the mental effect on the other enemy, it's just a psychological thing. Okay, you see someone pushing at you, like, you know, making like ramps and floors, and you know, it's crazy, right? Now think about doing it on like 2 levels. It's really impossible for anyone to take it down, okay? And it's very intimidating. That's what I'm talking about. You need to get in the enemy's head. Once it doesn't matter if you're not good in building, all you need to do is just need to understand how to make those ramps. Once you do it, when you're charging on someone, that person is literally won't be fighting with you, and even if that person fights, he would probably fall down if you get the uphill, and he's probably gonna camp it out. So yes, get into the enemy's head, and it will definitely help you guys win the game. Like, it causes panic. Okay, I'm pretty sure you have been in that situation where players are like overbuilding, and they have got the higher ground, and you have nowhere to go. So you just box yourself in, just put a campfire, drink shields, whatever you guys can. So yes, confidence, and the first build and the first shot who takes will dominate that certain team fight. Okay, that's the most crucial thing that I can like make you guys understand. So now, gun priority. Okay, like we have the, what do you call, the colors of epic, common. Don't worry about it. Like, pick any guns in the beginning. I've seen people, like, when they enter like any buildings, they would probably see like 250 shields, a chug, and they're probably gonna go for that. Very wrong. If you see a pistol, and if there's a chug next to it, you grab the pistol first. Okay, having a gun is probably one of the most biggest advantage in Fortnite. So I would want you guys to pick that gun up first, and then go for the shields and the health kit. Okay, because it's a competition. It's a fight for survival. Okay, you need to be the #1. I don't want you to get eliminated in the first round or the third one or top 10 situation. I want you to be the first one. Okay, I've got like many solo wins under my belt because I follow these certain rules. Because once you follow all these certain rules, you will be able to win all the games in the tournament, the championship of Fortnite. And you also get a pin, like a special pin for getting the certain points. So it's like a big achievement for you, like in your profile. It doesn't matter if you're on a PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever that might be. The competition is fair, and I'm super looking forward. The competition is gonna be live in a few hours, so I'm gonna catch you guys soon. So my name is Tamasha Bear, and there will be some videos which will be there on the screen right now. So you can go over there, click them. If you guys have any questions, use the comment section down below. And yes, if you want to personally DM me, like, there is my Instagram and my Twitter. The links will be in the description. So yes, I'm super looking forward to talk to you guys about the same. So yes, goodbye and have a great day in Fortnite. Peace out.